Okay, you do it to yourself.
Starts out on a thunderous note with that iconic zoom out shot of Midgar. Camera keeps pulling back. Will Smith, Men in Black. Anybody order a fucking pizza? The combat is so weighty and visceral, knocking robots' heads off with a big ass sword. The graphics are the coolest thing in the entire universe, and the soundtrack. Oh my goodness! Then the characters start talking, and you go, oh no.
We will not submit to intimidation or violence, but work together for peace and prosperity. That is how civilized people change the world.
That's right.
Samson just started playing
Square
CSGO
has a
again.
history of naming
For 2
games
weeks
whenever
now,
they feel
already
like Final
on
Fantasy
your level,
III
and I'm
is
ready to
actually
shit
Final
on
Fantasy
you.
VI, Kingdom
Catch
Hearts
these
3 is
hands,
Kingdom
brother.
Hearts 10, and Final Fantasy VII Remake is actually the first 5 hours of Final Fantasy VII, except 30 hours. What we have
think
here
you
is
are.
a Hobbit scenario where you take an established story and stretch it way out because of money. It's not a blatant abomination
I can
like
smell
this, though
some
it is
sop
bad,
today,
just in a more
D.
subtle way.
Don't you think I know that?
The real Final Fantasy VII is one of the landmark games in video game storytelling. It's not perfect. You still have embarrassing dialogue and
Hey,
some
Sam, will you play
convoluted
Tarkov again? If
nonsense,
so,
but
when
the
will
broad
you
stroke
love your
story
streams?
is
Keep
pretty
it up,
engaging.
man.
Group of friends go on adventure / revenge mission / human folly. I think what made this game stick for so many people are those big twists. You know, Sephiroth burns down Cloud's village. He ain't give a fuck. Yeah, I'll burn this whole shit down. Then he freaking impales your girlfriend through the chest with a samurai sword, so you kill him, but
Spoilers,
it doesn't
sorry.
even matter anyway because a meteor crashes into Earth and wipes out
Fuck your
humanity.
comments, him
These
trying to
heavy,
listen to Donkey,
solemn
you dumb
moments are
dumb.
what make Final Fantasy VII, and yet the overall tone of the story is lighthearted and entertaining. The townspeople are always cracking jokes. You fight a house that shoots missiles and a Triceratops
Ryan,
tank, and the
I think it's
villains
time
are
to take a
super
breather.
over-the-top evil. And you go to a theme park and team up with Kate Sith, a fortune-telling robot controlled by a cat-like creature. It's a goofy game with serious moments. The remake is a serious game with goofy moments. Old game, you grind the combat to get to the story. New game, you grind the story to get to the cool boss fights.
Go home and stay there.
You know I can't do that.
It's one thing to read weird dialogue, but when you actually hear it, you go, huh?
The mayor. Hey, shush. I'm on the phone. The mayor.
Huh? What about that?
What'll it be for you today?
The mayor.
Mayo? Sorry, we don't have any here.
You're gonna train in the sim at a time like this?
The mayor.
Are you looking for the mayor?
The mayor.
The remake's voice acting is stuck in this mysterious
man.
limbo zone. It's not robot mode, but it's not good either. Characters can be convincing at times, but then ruin the illusion with their horrible anime grunting.
Do they have a Japanese voice actor version of it? They don't, do they? They were just like, fuck you guys.
This doesn't matter at all, but the president of Shinra actually says the wrong word in
Oh,
one
they
of his
do?
voice lines,
Oh,
and I
thank
left it
God.
in. He said Cloud was bathed in mana.
The eyes of one who has bathed in Mako.
It's called Mako, idiot, not mana. What a terrible game. As a whole, the story feels structureless. So many things happen in this game which contribute nothing to the forward momentum of the narrative. The more you play, the more obvious the distinction between old and new becomes. All of the highlights of this game are lifted from the original, and everything that is kind of bland or terrible, that's the new stuff.
Again, you triumph.
Let's start with Jessie. In the original game, she has 3 lines of dialogue and then gets fucking killed. In the remake, she is a major character, and every time she talks, I want to die.
Welcome home, honey. Took your sweet time. Psych.
Since I despise this character more than anything, naturally we need an entire chapter dedicated to explaining her backstory. Old game, you have this corny love triangle between Cloud, Tifa, and Aerith. Ooh, who will he pick? The brain-dead one with comically large boobs or the pushy fun one?
Huh?
What the? Where you going?
Weirdly perfect timing.
Wait a minute. Is someone watching us?
In the remake, they take it to the next level. Love Rectangle. Now he has a third girlfriend who is like a knockoff version of this one, but they can't kill her off yet, so she dies instead, except nobody cares.
I really wanted to believe we could.
Yeah. You owe me a pizza.
This game has no sense of drama or urgency. They keep undercutting everything from the original story. Old game, Shinra drops a plate on the entire section of the city and kills everybody. This game, Shinra is gonna drop a plate on the city, but hold on, we have to evacuate the entire town. Aerith, go save Barrett's baby. Come on, we gotta save the baby. Go, go! Why are you going so slow? Go, what are you doing? Yeah, be careful. Be careful with the doors.
Who are you?
Grab the kid and get the fuck out of it. What are you doing?
I'm a friend of Tifa's.
Oh, that would annoy me too. That would annoy me too.
2 weeks later, everyone is evacuated after retrieving all of their valuable belongings, and the plate is slowly lowered down by cranes. Remember the bodyguard NPC in front of Don Corneo's mansion? No? Well, now he has a backstory. Everyone has a backstory, because that's how Peter Jackson makes this game. Look at this robot hand. In the PS1 version, I walked over the robot hand in 1 second. In the PS4 version, you have to take control of the robot hand, take your partner, put her up on the cliff, go, switch to the other robot hand, pick up the box, oh, you put the box in the wrong spot, switch back, do it loop-de-loop, pick her up, put her down, wrong spot, switch characters, switch robots, insert disc 2. The great moments of this game are buried in a sea of filler hallways and elevators and levers and computers and platforming.
Is this the Shinra Mansion climb? Or the Shinra Mansion? Sorry, don't be mad at me. I said Shinra as a kid. Oh
There's
my
enough
god,
explosions
sweating!
and awesome sword fights for 10 games.
It's not
But there's
spicy!
no emotion.
I don't know, I'm sweating!
You don't feel anything. It's so flat and fake.
No charm, no wit, no skills.
What's
got
wrong
skills.
with me?
Cloud, up top.
You can do this. Come on. He's going for it.
Oh
He's
my
almost there.
god.
He's yes!
That's...
You did it! Then we have Sephiroth, who is not seen once in the intro to the real game because the developers are savoring that moment for a big, spectacular reveal. This game, Sephiroth shows up every fucking hour because he has no life. Square has to remind the audience that they do have the rights to Sephiroth in Final Fantasy VII. It's not a fan fiction. This is a real game. See, there's Sephiroth. Because this story is a 30-hour intro sequence, we are still being introduced to all new characters and major plot developments up until the very final moments of the game, where it is revealed that Sephiroth is a mere puppet to the true antagonist of Final Fantasy. A shadowy figure emerges from the depths of hell, Tetsuya Nomura. It's in this final chapter that he starts to work his devil magic. Those ghosts you've been seeing the whole game, that was time travel ghosts. So all of the major twists, remember the ones that are very integral to the story, that would be sad if those happened. So instead, you fight Sephiroth in outer space to reverse reality because nothing is anything. This is a chimp brain story. That being said, there are no random encounters in the remake, so it's still a pretty close call between these two games.
Listen, we already knew that nothing would ever trump the original. You know what I'm saying? There's no real chance it would trump the original, but to enhance it essentially. But yeah, that was a good video. I liked it.